What's going on YouTube? Hey guys, this is Zippy and welcome back to episode 11 on the SarCraftic server. And today we are going to be joining Juice because he had just asked me to go ahead and join him at some very specific coordinates on the server. So I'm going to go ahead and head over to those coordinates and see what on earth Juice is trying to get me to do.
Look, there he is. Hey.
Juice?
What's up, Zippy?
What are you doing?
So you know, Giggle and M decided that they were gonna prank the server. You know, they filled my shop with anvils. They filled Hobo's base with beds. They took your dog and replaced him.
They did.
And yeah. So that inspired me to get a little payback. So we have basically and my inventory full of what I consider good old pranks.
Awesome.
As well as well over 100 dogs.
Oh
just
my gosh.
ready to go.
This is insane. This is absolutely insane.
I'm thinking we're gonna fill Gigglebot and M's base with just Zipdog. Not one. You've got what? Zipdog.
I have
Zipdog
Zipdog 1, yeah, and Zipdog 2.0.
Beautiful. So I think maybe we fill their base with Zipdog 3.0 and on.
Yep, let's do it. Let's do it. 100%.
Right.
Oh my goodness.
So the dogs, I think, will be our best bet. Is going to be if you unsit them and then they'll teleport to me, and I can name them and sit them at their base.
Makes sense.
So let me head on over there, and then you can shoot me the dogs.
Cool, you got it.
All right, I'm at Gigglebot's base.
Okay.
You can go right ahead and.
Can I start unsitting?
Yep, you can start unsitting. This is gonna be so fun.
Oh, they're just disappearing. They're all disappearing as I unsit them. This is great. Oh my gosh. Be free, Zipdogs.
This is so good.
I want to know what it looks like on your end with all of them just teleporting to you.
It's just getting more and more crowded around me.
Come on, Zipdogs. Oh,
I was like,
gosh.
I just started off, and I was like, oh, you know, I'll breed up a few dogs, and then I'm like, no, not a few. And I went through breeding these guys. I went through like 8 stacks of steak.
Oh my gosh. I'd say I'm just about halfway.
Oh crap.
maybe slightly more than halfway. I should say no, I was definitely like 75%.
Okay. Because there's a lot.
No, I'm almost done. We're at like a solid 80% now. Almost there. Okay, I believe that is all of the Zipdogs at the base. I'm walking around doing one final check, making sure I don't miss any. But I'm pretty sure that's all of them.
There's so many of them, it just almost suffocated one of them in a wall.
Oh no!
From just pushing them.
Alright, well, I'm gonna head on over and I will meet you there.
Alright, sounds good. I'm gonna get to work renaming some name tags.
I have arrived, and oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
So stupid. This is so stupid.
Juice, we've done a good job.
I think so.
I think so. We've got the chickens falling from the sky. We've got all the dogs. I'm actually gonna go down to the vault. I want to see what it looks like.
Yeah, go down to the vault and take a look. It's pretty hilarious.
Oh my gosh. There's so many. So yeah, the grand total, I believe, was just over, let's just say 200. It was around 200, give or take. So a whole lot of dogs. We originally thought it was only just 100. We found that out to be not correct very quickly.
I'm so glad we were able to get that pulled off before
I know.
Popped online. For reference, for those in the video, that was like 2 hours worth of just naming dogs and having them sit. Okay, let's I think we should hay up both their shops, but you know Emma's relatively new to the server ish.
Yes.
So you know, it's definitely Gigglebot was an instigator in this. So I feel like we should start over here at Rocket. And I think, as much as possible, we just need to fill the inside with hay, and then whatever we have left, we can do the outside. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna go one stack at a time in case I log out. I don't have a crap load of hay on me.
Okay, at least he'll have bread for days.
At least he'll have bread for days. You finish that off. I want to put some across the roof over his TNT pixel art.
Alright, there we go. It's completely encased.
Alright, Zippy. Well, this has been fun. I think we successfully pulled off pranks on both M and Giggle.
Yes, we did.
Pretty thoroughly. So, I will catch you later. I'm gonna go ahead and log off, and hopefully they find this, and I can't wait to see their reaction.
I'm gonna look at Emma's sign real quick over here too. I know the reactions are gonna be amazing. Closed for business. Caught hay fever. Ha! Get it? Just wanted to say hey.
For anyone watching, these are both completely full. Alright, man. I will catch you later.
Alright, I'll see you later, Juice. Alright, guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed all of those little pranks that me and Juice pulled on Gigglebot and Emma. I have no idea how long this prank war is going to be going on for, but it was definitely time that me and Juice get back Giggle and Emma for pranking everybody else, including ourselves, on the server. So that was a whole mess of fun. But right now, we are in front of the catacombs that Dodging has built recently, because we now need to add our crypt, because as you recall in the last episode, we had to die to get that Curse of Binding Gigglebot head off of us. And the way we died was, again, Juice shot us with an arrow. So we need to pick one of these little plots right here to make a crypt that also represents how we die. So definitely something involving a bow and arrow. So one tool that I've had at my disposal this entire series, I just haven't gotten around to using it, are these custom armor stands. And I definitely think I want to use these to help theme this crypt with the bow and arrows and stuff like that. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a lovely little book that will help me create all these custom armor stands, and I'm going to go ahead and use this to help build the crypt. Alright guys, so here we are after many hours of struggling with this armor stand book. We finally got something that looks somewhat decent. So as you can see, this is our crypt all done and decorated with the exception of my Zippy head. That I will explain in a second. But as you can see, we have our grave right here with a sign and an awesome pun. Here lies Zippy, he died from Ebola. I know, it's the best thing you have ever heard. And anyways, here we have Juice. We've got his head on the armor stand with a bow, and then we also have an invisible armor stand right here that's holding this arrow. And if you stand at this angle, you can see how terrible an aim Juice has. But if you stand back here, it looks like he has a really awesome aim, and the arrow is going to kill me. So we've got that, and then we also have a lantern right here to light the place up. So that is pretty much the crypt all done for now. Now the reason why I don't have my head in place is because there are currently no spare Zippy heads on the server, which makes sense considering that I've only died a handful of times. So there are not a lot of heads, so if I want to get my head, it means I have to die again. And considering that Hobo has now taken the liberty to come down here and kind of revamp this crypt area and make it a lot more pretty, this crypt is going to be most likely moved at some point, so I'm not too concerned about putting in my head just yet. We'll have to wait until Hobo finishes that project, and then I can go ahead and, I guess, unfortunately, just die again. Probably by Juice, because he loves to kill people on the server, so that way I can get my head and add it right here. But yeah, so that is the crypt all done. I also went ahead and I sacrificed quite a bit of diamonds, but you know, we're kind of rich, so that's no big deal. So there we go, that is the crypt all done and completed. So the last thing that I want to work on in this episode is this ship right here. We've got one tiny little section left, and then this ship is all going to be completed, and that's this section right here. So we want to go ahead and decorate inside of here, maybe add in a few beds, make this place look a little more homely since this is where the captain is going to be staying. And then we also want to go ahead and do some decorating up top here, especially since right now the ship does not have any form of steering wheel. So when we kind of take off, we're just going to be crashing into that mountainside and it might be the Titanic all over again. Imagine that being an iceberg and this being the Titanic, even though that's nothing like an iceberg and this is nothing like the Titanic. I just want you guys to use your amazing imaginations. But anyways, we have to go ahead and do a bit of decorating up on top of this deck as well. So I'm going to go ahead and gather up a few materials that I think would look nice up here, as well as some materials to make an actual steering wheel. And I will come back once I have something hopefully decent to show you guys. Okay guys, and just like that, we now have this entire section all decorated. So here is the top of the deck. So once again, we have the bell. I went ahead and I put it on a tiny little table here with a lantern. And then I also just scattered around a couple of barrels to act as storage and to fill up the space a little bit more. And then we also went ahead and we added in the steering wheel, so that way we can actually control the ship. And we can go ahead and steer the ship to go out to sea instead of crashing directly into that mountain. So this is the top portion, so nothing too much, but it is now completely filled in and it looks a lot better. But now we've got the captain's room right down here. And as you can see, this place is now all filled in as well. It looks a lot more lively instead of just one blank room. I went ahead and I got rid of all the torches, placed in a couple of lanterns, added in some bookshelves. We got a nice long desk right here with the captain's chair. Once again, some more barrels to act as storage. A nice little table right here with the flower pot on it. A little cartography table because, of course, you know, maps and all that. Also, a nice little detail. We've got the map of the actual ship right here. And then, of course, he needs some place to sleep, so we've got the double beds. Alright guys, so that's going to do it for this episode because as of right now, it looks like our time is up. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Please leave a like on the video, and if you really loved it, then make sure to subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, this has been Zippy, and I will see you guys next time.